Mum, can you please leave the light on? This seems a very strange way to commence a Christmas greeting. Let me share some context. As a young boy, I suffered chronic bronchial asthma. Often asthma attacks would come in the dark of the night. The result? Fear of the dark, panic, and, as I recall, a sense of desperation as I struggled to capture the next breath. Mum to the rescue, calming, reassuring, helping, embracing. Mum, can you leave the light on? The passage light was left on, my door pulled to. The light shining through the crack in the door represented so much to me. I could see the dark was not nearly as oppressive. The light represented the reality of my mother's presence. It calmed, reassured, reminded, and most of all, it dispelled the darkness. And with it, my fear. The light has come. Over the centuries, light and dark have been used by cultures and religions to differentiate between good and evil, pure and impure, right and wrong, life and death. Light overcomes the darkness. Good triumphs over evil. Right prevails over wrong. Hope wins over hopelessness. Mum, can you leave the light on? Light and dark is a recurring theme through Scripture from beginning. Scripture commences with the words, "And God said, let there be light." The prophet Isaiah, writing at the time of political turmoil and spiritual despair, shared a message of hope and light. Against a backdrop of uncertainty, fear, oppression, and spiritual hunger, the prophet declares, "The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who live in the land of deep darkness, a light will shine. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us, the government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His government and its peace will never end." Light symbolizes the presence of God. The prophecy is fulfilled in the birth of Jesus Christ, God's Son, sent to be the light of the world. He comes to bring the light of God's presence into the darkness of our world. He brings forgiveness, redemption, healing, hope, comfort, courage, and purpose. Life in all its fullness. He reveals the nature, character, and heart of God. He introduces a kingdom that will have no end and invites all of us to step into the light. In John's Gospel, we read, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it." God's light for our world today is the revelation of Himself in the person of Jesus Christ, the light of the world who conquered the darkness of death with a radiant resurrection, vindicating everything He taught about His Father, the kingdom, Himself, and us as being both true and trustworthy. Jesus reveals God's intention and desire for all humankind, life in all its fullness through faith in Him. Once again, this Christmas, we have the opportunity to reflect, celebrate, and worship the God who steps down into darkness and brings light. Friends, stay with me a little more. You see, Jesus said to His followers, "You are the light of the world." You, me, us. This is the beautiful purpose of the people who belong to God through faith in Jesus Christ. We become vessels through whom the light of God is revealed. Hope, healing, truth, grace, compassion, mercy, forgiveness, and love. Light. God, can you leave the light on? I have. May God reveal again His light to you as you celebrate this Christmas. May we who have placed our faith in His Son shine like stars in the universe as living testimonies to the power and sufficiency of Jesus, the light of the world. May God bless you this Christmas.